Hello, this is Gabby Condi with acupofzen.com, and I'm here to show you how to use PowerPoint in order to create the border you were looking for. Okay, so we're inside PowerPoint, so the first thing you want to do is set up your PowerPoint slide size. So I go to Custom, and depending on whatever your settings are, I'm going to go with 8.5 by 11 and ensure fit, and then I'm going to get rid of these boxes here. Okay, next thing you want to do is set up your rulers, your grid, and guidelines. So depending on your book size, you set those up according to the margins that you need. Usually it's 0.25, but it could be a little bit more than that, so I'm just going to put it at 3.75. And then add your horizontal guidelines, and same thing. Okay, so we want the border to go up here, and preferably I would guess that you're doing no bleed, so we're going to put the border there. I'm just going to, first thing I want to do is, to make this really easy, you want to select a shape, a rectangle here, and then draw it across the top, however long or high you want your border to be. Let's just say maybe about there. And then what we're going to do is go to Shape Fill and Picture, and then you select your picture from a file. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, so I just selected the picture from the file, and it input the pattern in here. Okay, so once you input your picture, it looked a little crazy. So what I did was I go to Format Picture. You can double click on it, and this little box over here should open, or you can go to Picture Format and then go to, it's already filled with the picture. So all I did was scroll down here and click Tile Picture as Texture. See, if I unclick it, then it looks like this, kind of squished, because it's meant to be a full pattern. So what I did was click Tile Picture as Texture, and then there's the picture with the pattern like it's supposed to be. Okay, so here's the border, and then you'll probably want to insert another box, another shape over it to have an overlay. And then what you can do is go to Transparency and bring the transparency down to whatever, percent you want. Let's change the color. Let's go with that. Okay, so then you have the a little, overlay to it, and then you'll want to have a text box with your text. So let's say journal, and so this is just a quick tutorial. So this might not be exactly what you're looking to do, but I hope this is similar. There. Okay, so let's just say that that's maybe similar to what you're looking for. So that's pretty much how you do it. Otherwise, I mean, you could click and drag in the border and then adjust it to shape, and then you'll just need to go and do the same thing. which will be, go over here, you go to picture, and then okay, now I'm not seeing it over here. So it looks like really the easiest way, here it is. Well, the easiest way really to do this is so that you can create, if you're changing out your borders on multiple pages, is just to create this shape with the rectangle and then fill it with your picture. Because then when you duplicate your slide, and let's say that you're going to change it out on this slide, all you have to do is you can double click on it or go to picture format, change picture, go from a file, and then choose a new picture. And then you'll just need to check tile picture as texture to have the correct picture in here. I'm going to show you that again. You just go to change picture from a file. I'm going to choose a different one. Okay, so this is the smaller one, and then tile picture as texture. And then that way you can just go through your pages and change out whichever picture you want to do, and it's not so many clicks to get there, you know. It's only like a few rather than having to drag in this and adjust it each time. So that way if you're changing out the picture at the top, you may not be, but hopefully that helps you with that. Okay, so to change the color, what you want to do is, click on your picture and then go to color, and then you can change the color here. If you need it black and white, that's a grayscale one. Here's a blue, orange, gray, there's gold. So let's try this one, and then you can try all the different ones here. And then you can go to more variations, and you can click colors here, and then you can go to more colors and then click colors here if you want to, or if you have a certain RGB code that you want to enter in. Let's try this pink. So it's going to show the shadows and things like that based on the image, based on the image of the flowers. So it may not be exactly the color that you're looking for, but it's pretty close since it's based on the shadows and the original color of the flowers. Let's see. I hope that makes sense. Also, if you have a color or if you have a picture that you're putting in here, like let's see here, let me show you. Okay, so let's say maybe you want to match the color of these flowers. You can go to color and more variations, eyedropper, and then find the color that you want to match. Let's say it's that pink, and then come up here. We're going to delete this. Then come to this picture, color, more variations, and that color should be saved right here for you. So then you can select it. So I hope that helps you with changing the colors inside of PowerPoint. So the only other option that I know of, I looked online to see if there's something else that could help, but it looks to be a little complicated, even more so than Photoshop. So I don't know if you have Photoshop, but you could always import this in there and change the color that way. I'm guessing though that you're just using PowerPoint. So just coming up here to color and going to more variations, and then trying out different colors using the color picker here, or finding a specific RGB color that you want to use. I would suggest to do that, to find, you know, some different colors that you're looking for to try with the flowers. If you have any other questions, you can also come over here too to artistic effects and just play around with the different effects to see if it maybe gets closer to the look that you're trying to achieve, or maybe it doesn't. And just play around with it here in these colors. And you can also try different transparencies as well. So I hope this has been helpful to help you with your questions. If you have any further questions, please let me know. Or if anything was unclear, you know, I'm glad to check it out and see what I can record to help you. Thank you.